This is Brother Bobby Robertson, a pastor of the Gospel Light Baptist Church. I'd like to highly recommend the Reformers Unanimous program.
Reformers Unanimous ministry where everybody is somebody. We all in this room, we are all couple.
We've had it here at Gospel Light for many years.
My name's Jeff Johnson. I'm the Spanish pastor and the Reformers Unanimous Director at Gospel Light Baptist Church. I've been serving as a Spanish pastor for 23 years here and the Reformers Unanimous Director for 8 years. And the program has been an incredible blessing to us. For those of you that are not familiar with Reformers Unanimous, it is a faith-based, Christ-centered addictions program. It's designed to help people that are really functioning addicts. We've been able to help a lot of non-functioning addicts. Now, started the program, I didn't even know what those terms were. Functioning addict, non-functioning addict. Functioning addict is the person that has a job.
I found the RU program, or it found me rather. I was in Forsyth County Jail, living a miserable life, brother. Mired up in addiction, and I thank the Lord that I got locked up. It was a driving while license revoked charge, not a big charge, but enough to get me in jail and stop. Thank the Lord for it. But Gospel Light Baptist down in Walkertown, those guys were bringing the program into Forsyth County Jail. Brother Bobby Householder and some others. That was my introduction to the program.
We've been able to help a lot of non-functioning addicts, people that have already hit the bottom.
As a result of my drug use, I ended up homeless, and I was living in my car up in the woods up in Lambsburg. And I moved out here from California, and I don't have a friend one out here. I had nowhere to turn, nowhere to go, and I ended up in a homeless shelter. And the next morning, I ended up, I was driving around and I saw this place that said Shepherd's House. So I went in there and they took me in, and from there, 2 days later, I was in the RU program, and it hasn't been the same since. My life has changed. I've never looked back. And it'll fill that empty hole, and it'll give you hope that I'm sure that we don't have when we're on drugs. But if you do want to get clean, this is the way to do it. This is a very good way to do it, and you can do it.
You know, once you remove the addiction off of the person, they're free to serve the Lord and to be all they can be.
My son went into prison on March the 11th, and I started coming to RU immediately. It has strengthened me. My nerves and my emotions were in a wreck at that point. This program, I have seen many wonderful things happen with so many people, and I met people who came out of prison, and I could relate to them. My son came out of prison in July, and that very Friday night after he came out, I think on Wednesday, on Friday night, he was here. And he's been attending ever since. You know, I can see a change in him. I can see a confidence in him.
And I've missed maybe 5 RU services in 5 years. So I recognize the value and the importance of this program in my life, because I don't give my money to the dope man anymore.
They're functioning through life, but maybe because of their addiction, their life is ceasing to function. And that's who the program is designed to help the best. It's a person who maybe because of their addiction, the wife has looked at a husband and said, honey, if you don't get help, me and the kids are out of here. A boss man has looked at an employee and said, your job performance is really lacking. and if you don't get help, I'm going to have to let you go. Things have got to change. So this is the person that sees the handwriting on the wall, and they realize something's got to change, so that they seek help. That's who the program is designed to help the most. But ideally, to help that functioning addict, those are the people that many of them are sitting in the pews of your church. They come every single Sunday. They're there many times in a midweek service. And those are people that are struggling with issues. It's not just drinking, it's not just drugging, it's smoking, it's overeating, it's pornography, prescription drugs, it's all kinds of issues like that. But the program is designed to help people that are functioning addicts. It is also used as a discipleship program. We use it as a discipleship program to help people that struggle just with a dynamic love relationship with the Lord. I use that in our Spanish church. We've had it going in the Spanish church for 5 years, and I use it there as a new converts class and a discipleship program, and we've had phenomenal results with it.
And we have people who are not really addicted to anything, but just like to go and hear the program, and they tell me how that they enjoy it very much. I appreciate Bobby Householder. I've been Wendy's pastor for many years now. Bobby's always had a burden ever since I've known him. He's had a burden for lost people, and he's ready to go out into the highways and hedges anywhere he can and help people and tell them how to be saved and so on. And now he's working. He and Wendy are working with the RU program and are going into churches that who do not have it. They're recommending it. And I want to say I'd like to recommend Bobby to you, that I believe God can use him to help you find the burden and help you find God's will about the RU. And I can highly recommend it to any church that is wanting to reach people for the Lord and see lives change. And that's what it's all about anyway. And I say God bless you.
This is on video. Watch it, buddy. Okay.